Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Show. Today is Friday. That's right, it is Weekend Eve. I like weekend eves. I like weekends. Get outside. Today's going to be a nice day here in the Northeast to get outside. It is sunny and bright and not too warm, not too cold. It's like in the high 50s, low 60s. So it's a very nice start to the weekend. I hope you guys are having a magical start to yours as well. Friday, which means we have new items in the premium shop. Let's have a look at those. We're going to go to the shop, and we have Icy Wings, which I believe are a repeat. We have Whimsical Blue Companion Pack number 2. These animal things with Game Loft, they don't jive with me at all because they're just reskinning them and then selling them for 2,000 moonstones for 3. I don't really buy into that. I mean, there are some collectors who will want everything, of course, and they're going to get the pink ones and the blue ones. But I'll have one set of animals, and unless they change the animals, but I just can't see it. I just can't see it. But some people do. So we have the 1,000 Moonstone Mickey Mouse Sweater Trio, which is a repeat. And we have this, I believe, is new, the Cozy Wanderer Bundle, which looks like a bunk bed, a rug, a couch, a Wanderer, what does that say? Window, table, and a ceiling light. So there you go. That is the premium shop items for this week. Not too impressive at all. Not too impressive. So today is the 28th. It is the start of the contest. Once again, it will run until the 21st of June, the first day of summer. So just a little over 6 weeks, the same time as the last contest. And we will be, of course, having a lot of fun with that, with the keywords and the trivia. They're combined now, so they're not separate. So, you get the points from all of it instead of half for keyword and half for trivia. Now it's all the same, and I will be taking the first 10 names in the trivia contest and the first 10 keywords from the other videos. So that on each of the keyword videos that I put up, I will be taking the first 10 people that have the keyword correct. So that is, and speaking of contests, we had Kristy Crow and Holly Larson who tied for the last contest, the one that ended a few days ago. And I was going to do a tiebreaker video where I would put a keyword in a video, and I would put the video up randomly at some random time, and whoever went in and found the keyword and put it in the comments first would win the $150. Well, you know what? People never... they shocked me all the time. I was so happy. Pleasantly, of course. I opened up my Facebook Messenger and I had a message from Kristy Crow saying, I won the trivia contest for $50. I'm tied for $150 with Holly Larson for the keyword contest. Can you ask Holly if she would, you can give her $100. I'll take $50. That'll, and then plus what I won for trivia, and that will make $100 apiece. If she's on board with that, I would be happy to do that and split. And and she was. Holly was very accepting, and so what happened was there's no need for a tiebreaker because they split the winnings. So congratulations to both of you, and such generosity on both your parts. So it's amazing. You guys are amazing. Awesome teamwork, and what a great community. Very, very selfless. So like Holly could have said, "No, I want the 150." Didn't do it. Kristy could have said, "I want the 100." Didn't. They decided that they were gonna be generous. So this is what humanity is supposed to be like. Great generosity, great empathy, and just amazes me. So congratulations to both Holly and to Kristy. I've already sent out Kristy's $100, and Holly's is going to be sent out this morning because it took them a little while to get me my codes, which kind of ticks me off because it's supposed to be instant, but the company is like, well, we'll send it when we want to. So Holly will be getting hers this morning, probably as soon as I get off this video. So speaking of videos, new Jedi Survivor video is up. Absolutely love the game so far. Of course, I haven't played that much of it. Very much like the last game, of course, but still, I'm into the story part of it. I like to know, what happens in the story, and just the idea of expanding the Star Wars world is always something that I look forward to seeing. Expanding the universe because it's such an awesome universe. Other than that, there's no other news that I can think of. We're going to do the trivia. The trivia question yesterday was who built C-3PO? That was the trivia question from yesterday. And of course, today's trivia question, I'm going to do an easy trivia question today. The trivia question is going to be, what year did the original Star Wars movie come out? The first movie, not the first in the sequence, not like The Phantom Menace. What year did A New Hope, Star Wars, A New Hope, the very first Star Wars movie that was ever seen by anyone, what year did that come out in theaters? All right, I got to get to the comments and questions and critiques. Please also, as always, go and share on my Twitter, the Twitter dogs, and on Facebook. A lot of them were reserved. The Lhasa Apso, whose name was Dash, has found a home. I was so happy to see that. There's one dog on there that I really, I'm trying to find my Twitter here, yesterday, that really hit home to me. I think I put it on Facebook too. His name is Titus, and if he finds a home, I'll be so happy. His name is Titus, and it was one of those deals. We have Onyx O'Neill, who's on here, that needs a home. Titus was, we have a German Shepherd in Downey, California. They did a few removals from Devore shelter yesterday, which was disgusting. They had a 6-month-old puppy that was on there that they had. It says the NYCACC Saturday removal list targets 14 dogs. So please go to my Twitter and share that. Now, about Titus, I'm going to have to go to my Facebook where I shared Titus at. I believe that he was dropped off by someone that said they had no time for him, which is, to me, is a lame excuse. About as lame as they come. And I got to find him on my page. Titus, there's a few dogs on my Facebook as well, so please go and have a look there. Why does it take me so long to scroll on this page? I'm forgetting where he's at now. I'm trying to remember where this... There's a beautiful dog named Sawyer on the list. He's in Texas. This town in Texas, Tyler, they're such a small town. They've got like a population of like 100,000. But I see there's so many dogs that go through this place. I'm like, what's going on in this town? Why do you have so many dogs in Tyler, Texas that are on the list? I don't understand that. I've never seen so many dogs in such a small populated area in Tyler, Texas. So yeah, we will. I don't know where Titus is at. I'd have to find him. But check my Facebook and check my Twitter. I'm looking for him, but he's not on. Maybe he was removed. I hope not. So anyway, I was checking through Twitter yesterday, and I saw a person had put up a video of their mother, and it said, "I recorded my mom while she watched the documentary called Earthlings." Now, if you've never seen, and I'm going to warn you, I mean, don't go rushing to watch Earthlings if you've never seen it. But it is on YouTube. The whole thing is on YouTube. You can watch the entire documentary on YouTube. It's narrated by Joaquin Phoenix, and it came out almost 20 years ago, I think, like in 2005. In fact, I was showing it to one of my friends last night, and I had a hard time. I mean, I've seen a lot of things when it comes to like animal rescue, and I had a hard time getting through this show. And I warned my friends. I don't know any of my friends that have been able to make it through the entire show. I don't know anyone, that I've shown it to, whether it be a friend or not, that has been able to sit through the entire show. But because it kind of tells the truth, it shows what humanity does to other species on this planet, whether it be, in shelters, on farms, in the fur trade, any of that stuff. So if you have, you have to be pretty, you have to have like an iron heart to watch this whole thing and not feel anything. And it has been claimed that this show, this documentary, Earthlings, has been responsible for creating many, many vegans. So, I mean, if you want to see it, it's called Earthlings. Again, it is narrated by Joaquin Phoenix. And but I'm warning you ahead of time. It is very disturbing. If you've ever seen the documentary Blackfish about SeaWorld, and I mean, that's another good one to watch. But it is like 1,000 times worse than that. And it is very powerful, and it is very disturbing, and if you watch it, it is something you will never, ever forget. So, but I'm just warning you that when it will stick with you. And I was watching this kid show his mother it, and she just started crying right off the bat. It was just that, yeah, so I just happened to notice that on Twitter yesterday. I shared the video, I think, of the mother watching it. But I'm not saying that you should go watch it. I'm saying, I'm just kind of letting you know it's out there and what it's about if you see it on my Twitter. So there you go. So anyway, let's get to the trivia. The trivia answer for yesterday the question was, who created C-3PO? Who built C-3PO? And the answer is, of course, Anakin Skywalker, who eventually becomes Darth Vader. Oh, spoiler! Anakin Skywalker, who becomes Darth Vader. So let us go here. Wow, some of you guys already got keywords up for today. You guys are quick. All right. We have a comment question from Raven McGarvey. Hello, Raven. Welcome back. Raven says, I did it. I finally managed to unlock and get Stitch. Placing the beacon thingy on the beach near the Skull Rock was a great idea. It really helped me a lot. I hope you have a magical Dreamlight day. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Raven. I'm glad you got it done. Right on. Hooray, hooray. You have your Stitch. Awesome. What do we got here? Neojet. Neojet says, good morning, gamers, or time of day. Did I ask the question for... Yeah, I did. I already asked the question for tomorrow. Good morning, gamers, or time of day, says Neojet. Congratulations to Kristy Crow and now to Holly Larson. They both won $100 apiece. They decided to split the pot. Kind of. Kristy Crow says, you should get Splatoon 3, or not Kristy Crow. Neojet says to Kristy Crow, you should get Splatoon 3 so we can all play together with Greymane if you have a Switch. I have an agenda. Here's my friend code. Oh, I think this was from yesterday. So, but she had a reply. At Greyman Gaming was the reply to that reply. Vibrating fast enough to break glass. I'm happy about this. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the. Yes, we're gonna end up playing a game or 10 soon. Kristy Crow says, "Good morning." Good morning, Kristy. Red K says, "Please expand your inventory. You can carry more stuff." Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter how far I expand my inventory. It's still gonna be full, no matter what. So it wouldn't matter. Holly Larson says, "I totally agree with you about kids and dogs. Until a kid is old enough to understand how to treat each other, they should not be left unsupervised." Yeah. I mean, kids will be kids, right? If you leave a kid, they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to be, I mean, I have kids, of course, and it's very, very rare a time that they take any advice from a parent or they listen to a parent. So you have to kind of be the mediator between the child and the pet, because if a dog, no matter what happens, and I've seen this happen, on all kinds of stories, no matter what happens, if a dog nips a kid or if a dog bites a child, even though the child might be yanking on it or stuff, the dog always, is to blame. A dog, you shouldn't expect a dog to take abuse, right? A dog's only gonna, if it gets hurt, it's gonna be like you or I. If we have a person or an animal that's hurting us, we're going to swing and we're going to push and we're going to kick to get the hurt away, right? And so that's what a dog does. And the only thing that it does, I mean, it has in its defense is its teeth. So that's the first thing that's going to happen. And yet the parents will blame the dog instead of, blaming their child or blaming themselves. It could be either one. So, yeah. You wouldn't leave them with a human baby unsupervised. I really do not like watching people on social media that take their baby, right, and they have, say, like a Rottweiler, or they have a Shepherd, or they have this, and you see the dog laying on the bed or laying on the floor, and they take their, their 3-month-old child that's all, swaddled up and put it on the dog's stomach. They kind of nestle it, into the dog while the dog is asleep. And what if you startle that dog? It's gonna, it will bite that. There was one video, or one person on YouTube that used to do that with their huskies. They would put their babies and say, "Oh, look at her, look at whatever the dog's name was, and she thinks it's her baby, and she's licking the child, and But no, you just can't. I mean, that's putting too much trust into an animal. It's still an animal, right? And you have your baby, your human baby, your defenseless baby, resting on the inside of, on this dog's stomach. Or they let their toddlers ride the dog, ride the Saint Bernard or whatnot, and it's just it only takes a second for that dog to turn. So I really hate seeing that. Oh, let's take a picture of of little Ralphie riding the Saint Bernard, and oh, look at him, he's you know how that goes, right? You wouldn't leave them with a human baby unsupervised. At least I hope not. Anything could happen. They don't know the things they should do. Not old enough to understand. That's correct. Very correct. Pink Rose says, "Good morning. Trivia answer is Anakin Skywalker." Yes, you are number one. We're going to do 10 now. We're going to do 10 people, 10 answers. So, right on. Pink Rose says, "I really enjoy watching your videos with Neojet. She and you always give me giggles." Right on. Neojet has a comment here that says, "Good morning, gamers, or time of day."
Gusto said anyone can cook. Of course, it helps if I'm your teacher.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Remy. Splatoon, like 12 times. For trivia, Anakin Skywalker made him. Woo! Yes, that's true. So there's number 2. People need to watch their kids around their pets until both parties know how to act around each other. Correct. Like kids and accidents are bound to happen, so people need to just watch and wait. Don't know why I'm reminded of when my aunt first got their dog Buddy. He snuck into my aunt's backyard to get away from neighborhood kids who were being dumb and or abusive to him. And when we first met him, I tried to pet him and he flinched away, but I continued to just gently pat him. That's nice of you. But on the topic of kids being stupid, I just remembered me and my siblings were walking Buddy. We were pretty responsible kids, but there was some random boys walking in front of us about a block away in a park. We let go of Buddy's leash and the boy started running, but good boy, Buddy just didn't move. We knew he wouldn't, but we were jerks, and Buddy was a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. He is a good boy. I just told the story to my mom, and she's 100% blaming my older sibling when it was probably their fault and their idea. They had the leash, but I didn't do anything to stop it, so well, that's all right. Have a magical day, says Neojet. You too. Have a wonderful holiday today. Kristy Crow says, my Dalmatian was the sweetest thing, and one day while my nephew was out playing with her, she turned and smacked the crap out of him. I thought it was much worse, but my neighbor saw it go down. Yes, I was PO'd at her, but I realized it was my fault for not being in the backyard with them. He was bending her tail for a while before she had had enough. She left a gash on his head from her nails and down his face. Nope, he never did that again. And no, I did not get rid of my baby. Oh, good for you. It wasn't her fault, right? You understood that. Kristy Crow says the last one boost. I was at my niece's house while watching, so I could have been distracted. That's all right. I think you made out. Kristy Crow says thanks everyone for the congrats. Yes, big congrats. Kristy says my sweet boy Anakin Skywalker. That is true. You are number 3. Dakotatwilight says Anakin Skywalker assembles C-3PO. That is right. You are number 4. Darcy Digiacomo says, hi, Al, just got back from Disney World. Oh, awesome. Did you go to Galaxy's Edge? Galaxy's Edge is awesome. Trivia is 3PO. Yes, number 5 was assembled by Anakin Skywalker. Yes, number 5. Holly Larson, C-3PO was assembled by Anakin as a young boy. Number 6, Brenda Mcbride says Anakin built C-3PO. Number 7, correct, Brenda. Shauna Rice says, happy Thursday, Gray Mane. Well, thank you. And today's Friday, but that's okay. Thank you. Happy Friday to you, Shauna. Shauna Rice says, have you ever done a face reveal on your videos? A face reveal. I have. I have done live videos before. Not on YouTube since I started this channel. I used to be quite active on like other means in gaming, and I used to do live streams. Why haven't I done a face reveal on YouTube, you're probably asking? Well, for a couple of reasons. Number one, as I've said, that when we were talking about my real career a few months ago, that because I write books, I'm a writer, I'm a former journalist turned home author. And I think someone was asking what my book was called, and I said, I'm not gonna talk about that stuff because the focus of this channel is for the animals. I don't ever want to take the focus away from the animals. So that's one of the reasons why I don't make it about myself. I kind of look at myself on this channel as like the Wizard of Oz, like kind of behind the curtain, right? The man behind the curtain. And I think it lends to an air of like an air of what's the right word? Mystery. Because while I'm talking to you all, you have this idea in your head of who I am or what I'm doing or what. You have this picture of me that only you have. And I remember talking to one of my friends when I was actually live streaming, and we used to play games, right? We used to play this game where we had avatars like this, and he always knew me as this other name. And when he saw me do a live stream, it says, oh, you know, he's like, I love who you are, but you just killed your avatar to me. You're no longer your avatar's name. Say like my name was like Anakin. You know, say my avatar's name was Anakin, and then my real life name was Joe. It's not. My real life name's not Joe. But he says, you know, now I don't see you as Anakin. Now I see you as Joe, because I know I have that. I've lost that like element of mystery. So I like to keep that kind of element, especially on a channel like this. It's like, you know, it gives people their own kind of idea of who I am, and I like the behind the curtain kind of Wizard of Oz mystery about it. But I also don't want to take or remove the focus for what this channel was designed for, and that's to save animals. So that's why I haven't done that. I have been on many streams back in the day on Twitch and other things, but that's all past. The channel's all gone and stuff. So yeah, but thank you for asking. That's an awesome question. I've been asked that before. Shauna Rice also says, kids and toddlers are brutal towards animals, and I completely agree with you. My nephew has been a bit brutal towards my sister's cat, and she scratched him, but my sister gave him trouble for doing it because she knew it wasn't the cat's fault. He acts better towards the cat. No, good for him. Yeah, he learned his lesson. And good for your sister for seeing through and understanding that you know, our pets aren't out or, you know, out to get us. They aren't just going to walk up and harm us. It takes, you know, have you ever seen, I watched this video, I forgot the guy's name now, but I watched these videos of this guy that handles lions and hyenas. I'm trying to remember, but there's only a few channels that I watch on YouTube that are like my guilty pleasures. There's him, this guy that does lions, and there's Larson Farms. I love that show. I love Larson Farms. That's my go-to. You know, I mean, you guys come and watch me, and so you probably wonder what I don't watch myself because, you know, it's me, but that's my like addiction is like Larson Farms. I can't get enough of that show or of that YouTube channel. I don't know why. But this other guy, the lion guy, you know, a lion can attack you, a lion can you know, end you in one swipe. And this guy has a healthy respect for his pets. They're not really his pets. He runs a sanctuary in South Africa. And so the lions don't harm him. They don't swipe at him. They don't hurt him because he treats them well, right? He doesn't abuse them. I mean, he has lions surrounding him. He has hyenas surrounding him. Any of these things could kill him. But they don't. They don't even harm him because they respect him and he respects them. He doesn't harm them. He doesn't abuse them. This is what I'm saying. You have to have that level of respect for your pets, and they have that for you as well. They love you. You love them. You have that bond. But the minute that you break that bond, the minute that you betray them, you harm them, they're going to turn on you. They will. They will bite you because they're defending themselves. That's all they know how to do, you know, if they're being harmed. That's all anyone can do. So, yeah, appreciate that, Shauna. Red K says, that's the only thing I didn't like, but the rest I liked. It's also on HBO Max. We're talking about one of the Batman movies, along with Catwoman. Thinking about it, they probably used the wrong Batman for that movie. They used Bruce Wayne when they could have used Terry McGinnis and said it in the future. Oh, yeah, for Batman Beyond. I would love to see a Batman Beyond movie, and I hope that's where they're going to go with this whole thing with Michael Keaton, because he looks awesome in the new movie, The Flash, that's coming out. I think it could have worked, and we would have probably gotten the sequel I heard we were supposed to have. Edit, Poison Ivy was the original Desiree Atkins, except Poison Ivy was literally poisoned, while Desiree was only poisoned figuratively. Their pheromones were even the same color. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Red K. Red K says it's not always the parents' fault. Uh, if it's the parents' fault, or it's the parents' fault if they blame the pet. Exactly. It's not always the parents' fault. Children will do what they do. Children will be outside the house and harming the neighborhood cat or the alley cat. That's not anything to do with the parents. But if the kid gets bit by that cat, they come home and cry, "Oh, this cat bit me. This cat's vicious." Well, what were you doing to it? What's the first thing you ask a kid when he or she comes home and says, "Oh, this animal bit me"? What's the first thing you ask them? Well, what did you do to it? Exactly, and there's a reason for that. What did you do to it? Children tend not to listen, says Redka. That's very true. When I was small, my mom told me not to take the puppies out of the laundry room, but I did it anyway because I wanted to play with them. At least you wanted to play with them, Redka. That's all that counts. You didn't want to harm them. Kristy Crow commenting on Jedi Survivor, the Mark Hamill Jedi training trailer, says LMFAO. Holly Larson on the same video says, awesome. Kristy says, Mark looks good there. And remember when you first came back, he looked bad. It looks like he's trying to get healthy again. Oh, yeah, Mark Hamill. It's hard to see Mark Hamill age, right? Because you see him in the original Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, and he went through a car accident between the original movie and The Empire Strikes Back. And his face kind of changed a little bit because he had to have some kind of cosmetic surgery done. Yeah, I mean, he looks so young, and I mean, he has that youthful spirit to him, right? He's very comedic and very animated, and he's just an awesome guy. I love Mark Hamill, I do. But he doesn't love me because I keep trying to post on his Twitter to get, to put this channel on his Twitter. He never responds. I had him respond a couple years ago, right after Carrie Fisher died. I put up a Twitter about her dog, and he responded. And I was over the moon. That's my starstruck with Mark Hamill. But I've tried it again with this channel, and so hopefully, just to get a shout out from him, because people here like Star Wars, and he never responds. Of course, he gets a lot of those, so I don't take it personally, of course. I love Mark Hamill, though. I love Harrison Ford. Those two are my favorites. So, Brenda McBride says, "LOL" on that trailer. Peter Ferguson says, "That's the funniest trailer." Neojet commenting on a Home for the Holidays quest for Dreamlight Valley says, "I just completed this. LOL." All right on. Neojet says, Zelda Splatfest has started. I'm on Team Wisdom, and Mom is on Team Courage. Is there really a Zelda? Oh, this is a good time to join. How long does that Splatfest last? That'd be a good time to join. I'm going to have to hook up. All right, you know what? I'm going to hook up my rig tomorrow, or maybe today. I need to join this. Okay, we got this. We got keywords. Paul Bennett says, thanks for showing us. I always seem to come to you when I tap into Google. What? Okay. How to make a popsicle. Well, thank you, Paul Bennett. No, Paul Barnett. I'm sorry, Paul. Paul Barnett. I got your name right. I'm sorry I mispronounced that, Paul, but thank you for the awesome comment, my friend. And that is it for the comments, questions, opinions, critiques for today, everyone. It is the first day of the contest. Remember to watch the videos for keywords. Put the keywords in the video, in the comments for the video the keyword is in. If not, it will not be counted because I have to be able to see where the keyword is in the video that it was spoken. Okay, so put it in the comments. When you see a keyword, when you hear a keyword, it goes in the comments of that video that you saw the keyword or heard the keyword in. Otherwise, it will not count. Okay? Hope that's clear. And of course, trivia questions, you know what to do with those. We didn't even get 10 people today, so we're good to go. We got like 6, I think. So, hey, this is working out. Remember, if we get 2,500 subscribers by June 21, I will add another $100 onto the prize, the contest prize. Right now it is at $200, and if we get 2,500 subscribers by June 21, it will be $300, and it will be a gift card for Nintendo Shop, Xbox Shop, PlayStation Store, Steam, and possibly, maybe, I don't know yet, could be an Amazon card. I don't know yet. I'm researching that, so no promises on that, but I'm gonna try and see if I can do that because I want to help people out. You know, it's not, you know, I don't know. There's not a lot of people that can take $300, and I mean, I suppose you could. I guess you could, because there's a lot of games that come out that people, you know, will end up buying, and you know, if they want. I think Kristy Crow said she wanted to buy Speedstorm, and you know, of course, I think Holly Larson said she might buy Zelda. So you can use the money, but it might be easier for an Amazon too. Let's go to Scrooges. Oh, my pumpkins they need to be watered. I'll do that after I end the video. All right, head up to Scrooges. I thought I cleaned this place up yesterday, and it just right back to it. Okay. Grab my Dreamlight fruit, my dream fruit. I'll clean this up later. Boy, it's just grows so quickly lately. All right. In the $40,000 showcase window, we got the futuristic green jumpsuit from Wall-E. It's $16,000. That's a lot of cannolis.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo. Oh,
For I didn't see how much it was. We have the blue wetsuit for $3,000.
Thank you kindly.
$300 for the short black heels.
Neighbor. Ah. Thank you kindly.
$10.50 for the
greetings,
brown
neighbor.
sunglasses.
Bye-bye now.
$4,000 for the silver
Greetings, neighbor.
Cocorico rings from Ratatouille. Never seen those before. Cocorico.
Bye-bye.
$19,000 for the lush green earrings from Moana. I don't know if we've seen those yet either.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
$390 for the
Our
blue
women
rolled
and their
cuff
riches
jean
are
capris.
soon parted. Thank you kindly.
$20,000 for the Minnie's
greetings,
dinner party
neighbor.
jacket.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
$4,800 for the
Dear.
dark blue layered turtleneck from Ratatouille. $27.20 for the
Greetings,
industrial
neighbor.
tree lamp. Awesome, never seen that before from Monsters Inc. I want to buy it.
Hey.
$300 for the dark brick and wood barn flooring. Very nice, never seen that. Always buy flooring.
Bye-bye now.
This is new. $6,400 for the
Dear.
painted wardrobe from Cinderella. I'll buy that. It's kind of nice looking.
Aye. Thank you kindly.
$35.20 for the pearl
greetings,
nightstand from The
neighbor.
Little Mermaid.
Bye-bye.
$2,400 for the
Greetings, neighbor.
coral jewelry stand from The Little Mermaid.
Thank you kindly.
$1,800 for the simple
greetings,
stool from
neighbor.
Tangled.
Oh. Bye-bye now.
$765
Good
for
idea.
the ocean decor from The Little Mermaid.
Thank you kindly.
$360 for the energy
greetings,
drink
neighbor.
cans from Lilo and Stitch.
Thank you kindly.
$17.25 for the white marble single bed.
Oh,
1020 for the
greetings,
abstract chandelier from Wreck-It Ralph.
thank you kindly.
1020
Good
for
day,
the
dear.
dirty chandelier.
Bye-bye.
And finally, we have
Good
the
day,
food
dear.
stall counter from Wreck-It Ralph,
Yeah.
which we've seen before.
Goodbye now.
That is it for Scrooge's daily inventory. Let's go outside and finish the show.
So many nice people here.
Please, 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 everyone, have a wonderful, magical weekend eve. Take some of that magic, spread it to your family, your friends, and your pets, everyone you know in your community. Put a smile on someone's face, because that is how we change the world. Please share, comment, like on the videos on my channel, so we can save more animals. Speaking of saving more animals, I was trying while I was working out the details with Holly and Kristy yesterday on Facebook. I was in the process of trying to adopt a dog from Florida for one of my family members who has a bull terrier, and they had a bull terrier in a shelter that my family member wanted. So I started the process of adoption, looking for transport from Florida to New York, and the dog got adopted in the meantime. But trying to adopt. And then I thought maybe we'll adopt a Dash from NYCACC. He was a cute little Lapsap. So also got adopted though. So happy to see animals are getting adopted, finding homes. Some good stories that are coming out of really bad situations. So please go on my Twitter. It works. Go on my Twitter. Share the dogs. If you know any rescues, any fosters that can help out with any of the animals that are on Twitter, please, or on Facebook, please join in and help, lend a helping hand to get these dogs out of these horrible places that they find themselves in right now. They have done absolutely nothing wrong. They shouldn't be there. They're innocent, and these monsters in these places do harm to them. So let's put an end to that, everyone. I will be doing some more Jedi Survivor today. Maybe some Speedstorm. Don't know about Speedstorm, but definitely Jedi Survivor. And I will be looking to hook up probably my Switch on my capture card, but we'll see how that rolls as well. Otherwise, I'll see you. If you don't watch any of those, I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily Show. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, everyone. Get out there, do some good, make someone smile, and change your world, and change mine as well in the process, because it all affects everyone, right? It's like a snowball. So I will see you tomorrow, everyone.